Hi there and welcome again. Several years ago here in the house, the Carmen house here at Essendon, one of the guys was lined up to give a retreat to a community outside. And he fell sick on Friday morning. So at lunchtime he made the request to the members of the house, would anybody be able to replace him at such short notice? And one of the guys said yes, he would. So he packs his bag and heads off to give the weekend retreat. And of course, when he came back, everybody was curious to know, what did he speak on? Totally unprepared. And he very blithely said, God. And because next Sunday is Trinity Sunday, I also am going to risk trying to say a couple of things about God today. And the first thing I want to say is, God is love. And I'm saying that because I think it's important that we try to grasp it. Try to appreciate that God is love. The triune God is love. The Father loves the Son, loves the Spirit, loves the Father. And between the three of them, there is this total self-giving and total receiving. The Father loves, the Son loves the Spirit and receives from the Father, the Son and the Spirit. Likewise, they with the Father and with one another. So there's a whole dynamic between the three persons of the Trinity, a dynamic of love, a life of love. And as one person calls it, a circle dance. There's joy, there's love, there's delight in one another. And they share that joy and that delight with one another. The life of God. Yeah, it's beautiful, lovely. And this same God is why we talk about God. We tend to think of God as a noun. But because God is all action, God is love, I think God is more a verb than a noun. In fact, we tend to think of God as a being, whereas God is being. He is not a being amongst many. God is being itself. And if God is love, God loves us. Because we are His sons and daughters, and this world is His creation, and it's all made out of love. And that's the beauty of it, the mystery of it, that God is love. And what I want to share with you is an experience I had quite a few years ago now. When I was in the phase of my prayer life, I was focusing more on the Trinity and relating to the Trinity. And in a retreat I had, a strong experience, an image and experience was given to me. One is, God loves me as a father. In fact, the image I had is God takes me by the hand and He leads me. He cares for me. He protects me. And this is God's love for this son or beloved son of His. But God is also my brother. And with the Son, we walk together. We walk together and we see the same thing. And the Son has His arm around my shoulder as we walk as a pair. It's lovely. And the Spirit, of course, is God's love itself. And the Spirit is poured into us, was poured into me. And the Spirit gifted me with such things as understanding, hope, joy, purpose. And these gifts of the Spirit were given to me. So that God, the triune God, I had the experience of Him loving me as Father, brother, and Spirit. But God is also the Creator. And you might remember years ago, not that long ago I suppose, But one of the great images of the Trinity was the shamrock. 3 leaves in one plant. 3 persons in one God. And it was a lovely image, and it worked well. But I think there's an even better image that we have, and that is of the atom. Now all creation, you, me, everything, is created in the image and likeness of God. And at the basis of all of our being is the atom. We are a composition of atoms. That is the basic building block for all of us, for everything. And yet if you look at the atom, it's composed of a proton, a neutron, and an electron. But the scientists tell us that the power and the energy, and we know it's extreme, within the little atom is between those 3 units. The power and the energy is not in those 3, but it's the reaction or interaction between the 3 that creates the incredible energy. And that is so symbolic of the God who made it. The triune God, and the energy and the life of God is the relationship between the 3. And so it is with the atom that we come to know so well because of science today. And so when we come to live as images and likeness of God and to realize ourselves, it's relationships that are central. It is our relationships with spouse, with children, relations, at play, at work, wherever. It's those relationships that make us like God. Okay? So don't forget, you are loved because God is love, and you and I are made in His image and likeness. So have a good week and celebrate well Trinity Sunday. God bless. Bye-bye.